Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. It's Messy Monday, so I'm here to have another play with some of my inks and oxides. Today I wanted to focus predominantly on autumn ephemera bits and bobs that I want to create. So I've got autumn themed colours. I've got this lovely little mushroom stamp set I just got off Amazon. Yeah, I don't think it has a brand, just a mushroom set. And then I've got this lovely Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous ledger script that I thought I could add to the background using my potting soil before I then stamp with my VersaFine Claire the mushrooms on it. And what I wanted to do was use up these strips of scrap card, but I kind of doing it in I suppose a faux washi strip that could be used in a journal, or you could tear off the individual mushrooms. And some of the mushrooms I have measured, like that little one at the top there fits perfectly on there. So I basically just want to use my inks, cover the card, and then stamp the script on it in the background, and then add the mushrooms on it. So that's my idea for a play today. Let's move that to one side. This isn't any particular card, it's just scraps that are left over. This one's actually, I think, some presentation card because it's thin but it's quite shiny. This is just some cream copier card, and this is just some really thin white cheap copier card, but they're just the perfect width for fitting my stamps on. So yeah, I just want to have a play today. I've got my water and my brushes because we've done the wet on wet watercolor technique with the oxides and the inks, and we've also done the smushing technique where I put it on the mat and then add water and pick it all up. And I wanted to kind of do a combination of the two and basically just have a play with these lovely autumn colors and see where we go. So I've got my heat tool, I've got some tweezers. I nabbed these from the kitchen because they're much bigger, and when I'm holding the paper to dry, the metal ones, I still seem to burn myself with the metal ones, so I've pinched them from the kitchen to now use in my craft room because yeah, that should help. So let's move the card to one side. Let's leave it here. This is the card that we're using. And let's start having a play. So I think the first colour I'm going to go with is the oxide. And as this is quite thin card, I think I'm just going to smush it on this time round. Because if this card gets too wet, it won't work. So that's that. I'm just going to spritz this lightly just to be able to adhere it to it. And I might have to do this in stages because it's so long. Oh, we're making a mess, look. There, that's oh, it would help if I had it switched on at the wall. There we go. Yeah. Let's just dry some of this off. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been enjoying the fun and games that I've been having with the mixed media. I hope you've been inspired to just get your inks out, have a little creative play. Just dab up some more of that. Actually, I'm just going to speed this up. It's taking a bit long, so you just, sorry if this is a bit too noisy for you. Side as well. There. going to go again. I think I'm going to put a base layer of this down first so we get a bit more. I'm not going to bother wetting this card this time because it's the style of card is really quite thin. So, okay, let's dry it. I've got my little inky rag. Let's dry this end. I mean, this mat is a heat-proof mat anyway, so I can dry it directly on here. Okay, so now what I want to do is just pick up, smoosh it down, pick it up and just create some funky background in the brown oxide first. Pick up some of that down the side there. I still got some. There we go. Right, let's dry that. So I'm hoping that I can get both bits done, get this inky play with the backgrounds done and the stamping in this video. I might have to join two videos together. We'll see how we go. Because it's such thin card, I'm drying both sides of it just to help it. I think that's looking quite nice on those ends. I just want a bit more in this middle bit here. Doesn't seem to be a lot. Go with this end as well. That's a bit better. Let's just dry this. And then I will pick up the remaining blobs on this whole thing and then we can add another colour on top. Okay, that's, I think it's dry enough, so let's just add and pick up every little last drop. There we go. Okay, let's use my bigger bottle of water and just clean that. Okay, and I'm just going to give this a dry. Now, what colour, while I'm thinking, what colour do we want to go in with next? I'm thinking green. I'm drawn to that, the ink this time with the forest moss, and see how we go with that. Okay, that feels dry enough. So let's pop some of this down. Okay, we're still, yeah, we're still good. So I'm just going to do bits like this and then dry it. Okay, that's looking good, and then we'll get that more on. This is looking nice. Looks very foresty. I'll get some on the end here. There we go. just make sure we basically use up all this, because it doesn't really matter, it can all go on here. There. So I give that a quick dry. What colour do we want to add in next? Do we want to add in... I'm not sure. What colour should we go for? I'm looking at the peeled paint and wondering if I can create a few different layers of greens. Let's see. A line of that on there. Yeah, look, see, that's quite a nice dark colour. Shall we have some up in the top here? And what about some in this bit here? Okay. Just put them up. Like that. What do we want? I think we want, a bit here. My fingers. So it's just playing and seeing where I'd like the different colours to be on here. I'm going to dry it from this side as well. It got a bit wet. So yeah, I think that's added a different level. And I actually think that's enough green on there. So I've just got some scraps of card. I'm just going to soak that up. There we go. Just leave that to the side to dry. It's just a bit. There we go. Now, what other colour do we want? I'm wondering if we want some wild honey. Oops, this is quite a juicy pad, so I'm just going to do one. And I just want bits of it like that. I don't want too much, just bits dotted about. That looks nice. Shall we? It's quite a big bit there, isn't it? I like how that's gone actually. I thought that might have been too much, but I like that. Let's have some in there. Okay, and we just keep working along, put some up here. Oh, quite a few spots there. Now I don't mind that this card being, it's not a watercolour card, so it's getting crunkled up and everything, because that's going to add to the grunginess of the mushrooms. I'm just going to make sure this is all completely dry, because I think this is enough colour on here. Yeah, I think that's good. Time we get the dots of the ledger script and then the mushrooms on there. So let's just use this scrap bit that we're using to pick up all of this. Then I'll just move them up a bit. Clean my mat. Okay, how are we doing on time? Right, what I'm actually going to do is work on this now. So let's get my pad of paper, and we want my potting soil and which ledger? I think I'm going to go with, I normally go with that one, but actually I'm going to go with this one because I don't use this one that often. Just put that over to one side. And I'm not using an acrylic block for this one because I just want little spots of it. So I'm just going to ink this up and then just randomly put elements of it on here. Oh, that's looking nice. Yeah, cool, that looks really nice. And I'm just going to spray this. As you know, I always clean my stamps. There we go. Stick that back. Yeah, that's come up really nicely. I like that. Right, okay, so now I think we are ready to stamp with the mushrooms, and I will be using an acrylic block for this. So I'll just grab one of my blocks. Now, which mushroom? Definitely this little one at the top, wasn't it? Yeah, this little one here is definitely one that's going to fit. So let's press that in and just plop that down in the middle. I'm going to leave it a few minutes. I think they say count to 6 or 10, something like that, to leave it on there so that the ink soaks in. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to be nice because you can tear these off. Let's do another one further up. Actually, I might do one at this end. There we go. And then look and see what other little mushrooms will fit. And we can do that. So yeah, this is just creating some ephemera pieces that I can use to then decorate up tags or journals or something like that. Okay, just get a wet wipe to, oh, you want one, they all come out. Just to clean my stamp. There we go. So what one is going to fit on there next on that one. No, it won't. These little mushrooms might. So shall we have one of them? And shall we put this little one next to it and do those as the next one? Okay. I do like mushrooms. I do think they are so lovely, mushrooms. Leave a bit of a gap, but then put this one directly here. I will be doing a video on how I will use these in journals, because I do need to make some ephemera. I'm very short on ephemera, so I do need to get creating, so we can create some ephemera with these in another video to come. That's nice, that is. Oops, just clean this off. And put them back. Then what one do we want? Let's see, we've got this one. That's a cute little toadstool, and then oh, we've got this one as well that we could have. Actually, let's put it the other way so that, sorry, I'm off camera doing that, so sorry. I'm putting them so that it's the opposite way of those, and then I was thinking we could do a couple of them there. That's going to be nice. So we'll have you there. And stamp again and go this end, and then I think I might be able to get one more of the single ones in the middle, and then that. There we go. There. Yeah, I think that in the middle would look good. Okay, so let's put these back. That goes there, that goes there, and we want this one again in the middle. Oh, this is lovely. I'm really liking this. It's felt like fall the last couple of days. It's been quite windy and wet here where I am in the UK. So yeah, whether we're going to get another heat wave before the official end of summer is out, I don't know, but I'm quite happy with these autumn days. I do like autumn. It's my favourite season of all. I just, not only because the temperatures are just that bit cooler, and even, I mean, you can get some beautifully warm sunny autumn days and they are lovely, but you just get that lovely coolness morning and evening, and my health just seems to be better in those kind of temperatures as well. So there we go. That is my first kind of faux washi strip that we've just used. That's, oh, I love that. I'm thinking you can tear these little bits off, or you could use that part as a belly band on the page, or a strip down there. I really like that. Right, okay, let's try with the cream card. Let's move these all over there. Put that back to one side over there, and let's do another background and see if we've got time again then to stamp as well. Now I'm going to start off with the barn door, I think. Get some on here and get a back base of this going. and then we'll add in some crackling campfire. Oh, look at that. Okay. Let's see. I do love how the oxides go. It's just, oh, they're beautiful. Really are beautiful. I think I might, for my birthday this month, have to treat myself to some more colours. Definitely have to treat myself to some more colours in these oxides. They are just lovely. There we go. Sorry if I'm putting the noise of this again. I'm putting it on high just so that we can get this dried a bit quicker. Okay, now still got a few areas there, but I think what I'm just going to do is blob patches of this now. Okay, let's just add in some depth now to that initial base colour. Let's add some spots here. Add some spots all up this end. We didn't get too much up here, did we? There, I think that's quite a nice base to start with. I've made a bit more of a mess with this colour on here, so I'm just going to really wet that, and I'm going to use a big, I've got this, let's use this. And just get up all the last, any drops that we can before I then give it a good old clean. Okay, looks like I went off my mat at the back there. I do tend to be a bit clumsy. Oops, like that, just sent me tweezers flying on the floor wherever they've gone. I'll get them later. Right, so I wanted to add some of the crackling campfire this time, because this is a much more of an orangey colour, so I was going for reds and oranges this time. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're coming up to about half an hour, so just wondering what other colour to add on to here. I don't think I want to add green. Let's add a bit of orange up this end. Maybe I should go for some of the carved pumpkin because it's an ink, so that we've got a combination of the two, the inks and the oxides. I think that might work quite nicely. That way we're sticking with that colour palette, aren't we? So let's mop up what we can. Clean this off. And then, yeah, I think we'll dot in some of this carved pumpkin, I think. So we'll do a nice line of this on here. Spray it with some water, and then I'm just going to I want some in that gap there. Let's add a bit more up there. Just kind of filling in the gaps with the brighter orange here is what I'm kind of doing. I think a bit along that bottom bit. And then we'll do the same. We'll use hopefully some of the bigger mushrooms will fit onto this wider card, and we'll stamp that. Okay. And then I think I want some on this top bit. There, we'll do it. On it. Let's do it. Let's hold it from the side. Put some spots this end. And then I think that is ready. That's had 3 colours on it. I think if I do any more, I'm just going to make it a bit muddy. You're not going to see, but that is really lovely. Look at that. Okay, so let's bring in back my stamping platform bit that I'm using. Well, not platform, it's paper. Let's use this same. Actually, no, I'm going to use the other one. yeah, I'm going to use this one, and I want my potting soil. And we're just going to there. I think that's given it a really nice detail on the background. So let's just spray my stem and clean this off. There we go. And now for the mushrooms. So let's see. Will that one fit? That will? Will it fit? Oh, it just fits on my little acrylic block as well. Just. Okay, so using the VersaFine black, and let's stamp this on here. Oh, look at that. Let's have another one this end. Oh, it's looking lovely. I love these little strips. They can be done with anything. You don't have to have mushrooms or these colours. You could do flowers. That might be quite a nice one to do next. Use some pinks and some purples and do some little flowers or butterflies all on it. It's endless really what you could do. I'm liking these little mushroom stamps. They're nice. Okay, so, oops, sorry. What other one have we got that will fit? Yep, that one will fit. Okay, let's stamp this one out. Yeah, these are going to be lovely for some upcoming journals and ephemera makes. And we do another one on this end. And then we'll see what other one we can fit in here. Okay, clean this stamp. There we go. So let's see, what have we got that will fit? Oh, I think that one will just fit. Will it fit on my acrylic block? Oh, only just fits on there. So we're going to have this one here, and we might be able to get another one next to it. There we go. As I said, these can be cut up so that you've just got the individual mushrooms, or you can have 2 or 3 in a row. There, that's really nice. I love that one just as much as the green one. And the stamp a good clean. There we go. So there we go. I'm going to call that a video. I'm up to 40, just over 40 minutes. So this is what we've managed to create, these two lovely strips. You can ink around the edges, distress around the edge. You can cut them up and have it like that onto a page, a strip down the side, all sorts of embellishments, but those two are what we managed to create. Yeah, I shall be back showing you how I've used these in journals to come. Hope you've enjoyed this Messy Monday video with me, and do take care, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.